Are you ready for a story that's so beautiful it feels like real magic? Well, today we're going on a trip way back in time to ancient China to hear the amazing story of the butterfly lovers. It's a legend that's going to make your heart feel all warm and fluttery. So let's get started. So our whole story starts with a really big question. Can love be so strong that it can turn into something even more beautiful than life? Something magical? That's the big mystery we're going to figure out together. Okay, first, let's meet our hero. Her name is Zhu Yingtai, and she was an incredibly smart and curious girl. You know how you get really interested in something? Well, for Zhu, that thing was books. She wanted to learn absolutely everything she could. But there was one giant problem, a really big one. See, back in those days, girls were just supposed to stay at home. School was only for boys. Can you imagine that? Wanting to learn so badly but being told, nope, you can't go. That just wasn't fair at all, was it? But Zhu wasn't going to let that stop her. No way. She was super brave and super smart. So she came up with a secret plan, a really clever one. She decided she would dress up like a boy so she could sneak into the school and learn. It was a big risk, but her dream was even bigger. And just like that, with her big secret, Zhu set off on an incredible adventure. I bet she was so excited and maybe just a little bit nervous too. I mean, she had a new school to go to, new friends to make, and all while keeping the biggest secret ever. And you know what? At school, she met someone very special. He had the kindest heart and the friendliest smile. His name was Liang Shanbo. And of course, he had no idea that his new friend Zhu was actually a girl. They became best friends. I mean, the best of friends. They did everything together. They read books side by side, they laughed at silly jokes, they told each other all their secret dreams. They shared everything. Well, almost everything. Just stop and think about that for a second. Imagine having a best friend, but you couldn't tell them the biggest secret about who you really are. Wow. That must have been really tough for Zhu. But, you know, even the happiest times sometimes have to end. It was time for Zhu to go back home, and oh, this is where our happy story gets a little bit sad. As Zhu was getting ready to leave, she realized something important. Her friendship with Liang felt different now. It had grown into something much bigger. She was in love with him. But how could she tell him? He still thought she was a boy. Her secret was like a locked door on her heart. And after Zhu left, poor Liang, he felt so empty and alone. He missed his best friend more than anything in the world. He was so sad that his heart grew heavier and heavier until it just couldn't take it anymore. He got very sick, and soon he passed away. When Zhu heard the news, she was completely heartbroken. It felt like her whole world had broken into a million pieces. But wait, what happens next isn't just sad. It's where the real magic of our story begins. Her heart filled with sadness, Zhu ran to the place where Liang was resting, just so she could say one last goodbye to the friend she loved so much. And as her tears fell to the ground, something totally unbelievable happened. The story says that the earth in front of her softly opened up, almost like it was giving her a gentle hug. And from that spot, a miracle happened. Not one, but two beautiful butterflies flew out. They fluttered up into the sky, dancing together in the air. They were finally free, and they were together. It was them. It was Zhu and Liang, transformed into butterflies so they could be together forever. Wow. Just wow. What an amazing ending. You know, this story is more than just a fairy tale. It actually teaches us something really important about love. So, what's the big lesson here? It teaches us that true love, the kind that really connects two people, is so powerful that it never ever goes away. Even when people have to say goodbye, that love doesn't just disappear. It just changes into something new and beautiful, kind of like a butterfly. This story reminds us just how important it is to be kind to the people we love. So here's a little mission for you today. Can you find someone you care about and share just one kind word with them? Let's help that butterfly love fly around in our own lives. And that leaves us with one last thing to think about. After hearing this story, what do you think? Do you believe that love can really truly last forever? It's a pretty magical idea, isn't it? All right, let's play a quick game to see what you remember. Pop quiz. Question 1. Why did Zhu pretend to be a boy? Do you know? Yes, that's it. So she could follow her dream and go to school. You got it. Okay, question 2. Who was that super nice friend she made at school? You're right, it was Liang Shanbo. You are doing great. Okay, final question. This is the most magical one. What did Zhu and Liang turn into at the end of the story? They became 2 beautiful butterflies. Amazing! You remembered everything. Thank you for coming on this journey with me to hear the beautiful legend of the butterfly lovers. So the next time you see a butterfly fluttering by, maybe you'll think of Zhu and Liang. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss our next story from another amazing part of the world. See you next time!